Hello, class. This will actually be my last announcement for the summer. Forgive me. I've been really dealing with some allergy attacks and some asthma attacks over the last couple of weeks. Um, this semester has been a disaster for my comp lab because some assignments haven't shown up, and I guess now, and this is very important, August 1st, we will no longer be able to use my comp lab the old format. It said contact your professor for information. I don't know anything about it. So what I'd like you to do is to finish up week 10 as quickly as possible by August 1st. Everything has to be in by August 1st, okay? Your final essay, I'd like you to either email it to me by August 4th or bring it to the class for the final, okay? I apologize for this inconvenience. My comp lab has been acting very strange over this summer. I think it's because they're canceling out the old format and bringing in the new. Um, and I appreciate your effort. I appreciate your effort to get everything in by August 1st. But August 1st is the deadline. And what I'm going to be doing over the next 2 days is updating the portal. There are still a few assignments that I need to grade on my comp lab. But for the most part, just about everything's done. I think I have one week 7 and a few more week 9, which means I'm pretty much caught up. I want to go spend a few minutes going over what's going to be on the final exam. Okay, the final exam is not, I'm not going to throw any curveballs at you, but it is a comprehensive exam that asks you to take a look at citations, your references, okay, cause and effect. We've looked at cause and effect, compare and contrast, okay, writing to synthesize, all right. There will be some multiple choice questions that pertain to formatting, that pertain to MLA, okay. But again, I'm not going to be throwing you any curveballs. The test will be open book, okay. The first section of the final exam is actually a film it discusses the controversial issue of free speech. And this is a film that I show every semester, and students seem to enjoy it. And the questions will be relating to the film. You will be allowed to use your books during this. However, and I'm not sure how much help they will be. If you've been in class, online obviously, if you've been paying attention, if you've been learning, then the questions that I asked you about the film, which relate to ideas that we've learned in class, should not be too difficult for you. Okay, that is the first section. The second section deals with formatting MLA in-text citation. That is closed book. Okay, so you need to know when you need to cite a source, how a references section is supposed to be set up. Okay, and the correct formatting for in-text citation. Okay, only a few questions there. The third section is basically an analysis of one of the essays that we've looked at in class. Maybe I believe it compares two essays and asks you to explain them. Okay? Usually that's about a page. The fourth part of the final exam gives you two sides to a particular issue. Okay, and then I'm going to go over that in class. Okay? And it asks you to argue for a position for or against the issue. Okay? I don't want to give away too much because I have to go over more of it in class. But it asks you to explore the topic. I want to see the outline. I want to see the information. I want to see the in-text citations. I want to see good, strong paragraphs that explore the issue, and you must take a side on it. Okay, I will be giving a pro and a con. It will not be the death penalty or anything mundane like that. Some of you have picked that topic for your final essay, but it will be on a controversial issue. Okay, and you must take a side on it. I have said that many times till I'm blue in the face, and I always get one student or two students, well, I didn't know I was supposed to take a side on it. Good. You're going to have to take a position on it, and you're going to have to argue that position well. Okay, bring in the other side. Use many of the strategies that we've been talking about in class to look at the topic. Okay. Now, that is pretty much the review that I'm going to be giving you. It's really straightforward. It's really simple. Okay, things to study: cause and effect. Okay, look at the sample essay that I gave you way back yonder. I don't know how many of you actually looked at it. Okay, look at that. Look at how that essay is set up. Okay. Number 3, look at the feedback and comments that I've given you on many of the assignments. Okay. How we write, how we organize an essay. Okay. Now, I also want to reiterate and make another point. The final exam is going to be at 3 o'clock this Friday, August 3rd. Okay. At President's Place, which I just looked up. It's at 1250 Newport Avenue in Quincy. I believe that Quincy College was located at 250, so it might be further down the street. The information is available on quincycollege.com. When you walk in, I'm not quite sure the room number just yet. I will email that or send that to you to Facebook. Many of you have my live.com email address. If you cannot find the place, send me a message. Or send me a text message. I'm going to ask you, please do not call me because chances are I will be doing something. But if you want to text me, my number is 508-215-7285. I'm not sure if they will have posted the rooms. I'm not sure if any of that information is going to be available when you walk in. I've never been to President's Place. Unfortunately, they had a welcome thing back in the beginning of this semester, and I just didn't get the chance to go. So if you want to text me only, because remember, I don't hear very well on the phone. 508-215-7285, and I will tell you exactly where the room number is. Okay? Please bring. I am not giving you my books. Okay? I always get 1 or 2 students who think, I didn't know you had to bring my books. You have to bring the books. Bring the books. Okay? Both of them. Okay? Pencil. I will be providing one of the traditional blue books that most students don't like. I will be providing that, okay? And I will be providing the exam, obviously, and the handouts that are associated with it. The 2 sides of the controversial issue. And I believe that it's, like I said, it's going to be pretty straightforward. Okay. I do want to say this has been a very interesting semester, utilizing Facebook and utilizing these videos to help you guys learn better. I would appreciate some feedback on this. Okay, so maybe at the end of the exam, I'll ask you, do you think that this was an effective way of teaching? Did you learn something from this? What other suggestions do you have for the future? Maybe Facebook didn't really work well with you, but it worked well for somebody else. What kinds of things would you think I could do to help the next group of students coming into Quincy College that I'll be teaching in the fall with this? Speaking of in the fall, I am teaching Comp 2 online. It will be a 15-week session. Starts in the fall. I understand they've changed things now, so you can't actually pick and choose who you want to be with as far as the teacher goes. But I believe I am teaching the online 2, Quincy College's Composition 2 online session. And if you want some more information about that, we can talk about that after class. Because not only is my comp lab going to a new format, but my literature lab, which is the site that you'll be using for Comp 2, is also going to a new format. So, there's going to be some changes. Okay. So I will see everybody on August 3rd at President's Place. If I find more information about what room number it will be in, I will let you know ahead of time. Okay. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Okay, or make a post on Facebook to the Quincy College group. Maybe somebody else has the same question. Okay. Again, I want to thank you so much for this great semester. Many of you have learned a lot. I've learned a lot about you, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Okay, because learning should be fun. All right, and I will see you guys August 3rd.